Clyde Drexler, commissioner of the Big Three, basketball Hall of Famer. But I also say he's also part of a prestigious team, one that I had a little nostalgia last Saturday, to be honest with you, Clyde, because I watched the gold medal matchup between USA and France. And every time you see USA in basketball, I don't care who you are, it takes you back to what I say was the greatest team ever assembled. That 1992 USA basketball team, the Dream Team. What do you remember most about being a part of such an illustrious group?
Well, it was a tremendous moment in time, first of all. First time professional players were allowed to compete in the Olympics, right? So we were the first team. And it was, some of the greatest players that ever played a game on that team. Gary Payton was on the second Dream Team in '96 and the one after that. And they were phenomenal. And so it started off, we were just lighting people up because we were light years ahead of them. But the world is catching up. But, when the world is catching up, it's great to see, like this year, the USA just continues to win. They continue to plow through it. They find a way to win. And that's what it's all about, being a USA Olympian as a professional player.
Look, I remember just watching, but you lived it. You were there, the Barcelona Olympics. This was a pre-social media era, Clyde. Just you guys walking around, the great basketball players of the world, just the fans' interaction. Like, what do you remember most about that interaction and how the people were flocking the streets to see you guys as you paraded through Barcelona?
Yeah, we were trying to be normal tourists and just regular Olympians, but they had security guard. They'd be 50, 25 feet behind you, but they were there. So it's not like you could just go anywhere you wanted and do anything you wanted to do. You had to have your security guard, especially if you had your family there, right? Mm-hmm. But it was a great moment. The city of Barcelona hosted those Olympics, and it was a phenomenal place to be. And it's, that team was just nothing short of spectacular. Had some great Hall of Fame coaches like Lenny Wilkins, Coach K, the great Chuck Daly. I mean, so it doesn't get any better when you talk about the original Dream Team. I think they're special, first of all, because they were first. And second of all, because of the talent that's on that team. It's arguable that the 96 team was just as good, but I hadn't seen any other team, in my opinion, that I think could beat either one of those teams.
You already know that was my next question. The 2024 version of USA basketball versus the 1992 Dream Team. If you had to guard one person, one guy on this 2024 team, why would you guard Steph Curry and shut him down?
Well, we can't. We love all the players. We're all the same family, so I can't tell you secrets. The other countries may be listening.
But I know you've heard it before, and look, we saw the Jordan versus, Magic and Bird in your practices, and we've seen some of the practices with the 2024 version. Just being around that greatness, what was the biggest thing that you remember or you take away from those moments?
Well, we had been around those guys in all-star games and things of that nature, so we knew each other pretty well. I was in my 9th season. I think Magic was in his 11th to 12th, Bird 11th to 12th, Michael in his 8th season. So Malone and David and Stockton, all those guys were seasoned veterans, so we knew exactly what to expect. Chris Mullins, same thing, 7 or 8 seasons. So it wasn't like this was going to be our first rodeo. But one thing you saw was when you put those good players on the floor, they know what to do. Just keep putting good players out there. They'll find their role. You don't have to define it the way that some people may think. Good players are good players because they know what to do.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.